Hi everyone, it's Raya from Capricorn Vibes Only. So I was asked to do a reading on Taylor Russell and Harry Styles. Taylor has a sun in Cancer and Harry has a sun in Aquarius. So these two signs definitely have some differences. Cancer seeks emotional security while Aquarius values independence. Understanding and compromise are key for this relationship to be balanced. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and she can be very nurturing and sensitive. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which tends to be very unconventional, and he values intellectual connections. Their different approaches to emotions in life can create both challenges and opportunities for growth in their relationship. Communication is crucial for understanding each other's needs and finding common ground. In relationship, she may appreciate his innovative ideas while he can benefit from her emotional support. However, conflicts may arise due to her desire for closeness conflicting with his desire for space. Finding a balance that respects both individuality and emotional connection is essential for long-term commitment. Her moon is in Sagittarius and his moon is in Libra. Moon in Sagittarius tends to be adventurous and optimistic, valuing freedom in emotions. Moon in Libra seeks harmony, balance, and intellectual connections. Their compatibility can be very positive as long as they appreciate each other's difference. Open communication and a shared sense of adventure can strengthen their connection. She may bring enthusiasm and a love for exploration, while he can contribute to social grace and desire for fairness. There are some potential challenges that may arise if her bluntness clashes with his desire for diplomacy. So they have to find compromise and embrace their diversity in their emotional styles and making sure that each partner is fulfilled. She is a Venus in Virgo and he is a Venus in Aquarius. Venus in Virgo seeks practical and genuine expressions of love, while he values individuality and intellectual connections. Their compatibility can be interesting as long as they appreciate and understand each other's a unique approach to love. Again, communication and finding common ground between her practicality and his unconventional nature is very crucial for this relationship to be successful. She may express love through acts of service and attention to details, seeking stability, while he, on the other hand, values innovation and intellectual exchange in relationships. So they have to balance her need for order with his need for spontaneity, and this can create a very dynamic partnership where both of them can bring something unique to the relationship. What's interesting is that they both have Uranus and Neptune in Capricorn. Uranus is a generational planet, so it spends several years in one sign and it can affect people born around the same time. So when both partners have Uranus and Capricorn, they share a similar generational influence. They can create a sense of understanding and shared values, particularly related to the revolutionary and transformative energy associated with Uranus. Both having Uranus and Capricorn suggests a shared experience of dealing with societal structures, traditions, and the drive for change in a disciplined manner. So they both may be drawn to unconventional approaches to their careers or life paths, which is evident with her being an actress and him being a singer and also venturing into acting. Similar to Uranus, Neptune is also a generational planet, spending many years in one sign. When both of them have Neptune and Capricorn, they share a generational influence related to dreams, illusions, and spirituality, intersecting with themes of structure and authority. They find common ground in seeking spiritual fulfillment with societal frameworks. However, there's going to be potential challenges that may arise if there's a clash between their shared ideas and their practical realities that they face. Having Uranus in Capricorn and in Neptune in Capricorn, they're both very different types of individuals that allows them to stand out. And as long as they allow each other to shine individually, with still the structures that are in place, but them also breaking down the structures together, this partnership can actually be really magnificent in creating a lifestyle that they want to share for the future. Now let's get down to tarot. Hi everyone. Okay, so I pre-shuffled a bit, and now I want to get into how Taylor Russell feels about Harry Styles. I hope you like the analysis that I gave, a breakdown of their personalities. Let's see. the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. There is definitely a connection between the two of them. She feels a strong bond to him. She also feels that there is a spiritual connection between the two of them, that they were driven to be with each other in some form or stage. And with that connection, they're able to grow and prosper. I feel like with this connection with him, this allows her to expand when it comes to maybe the public profile, right? And I'm not saying she can't expand on her own, but when you have certain partnerships or when you collaborate with certain people, it does expand your circle, right? And I feel like this was kind of destiny. This is what I'm getting from her. Like, this is destiny for them to meet. Like, she feels in a sense that this is her soulmate. And it could be a long-term soulmate that could last for a very long time based on how she's feeling because of those connections. Now, I know that she is, sorry, I wrote it down so I don't forget, a sun in Aquarius. I'm sun in Cancer, and he is a sun in Aquarius. But I think her Venus in Virgo and his Venus in Aquarius kind of aligns to this a little bit more because she feels, okay, Virgos are very practical. They're also very systematic, and they kind of have things checked in a box in a way, right? Doesn't mean that they're 100% perfectionists, but they can be. But they also feel, okay, there is a role to this relationship. There is a path to this relationship. Let me see what it is, and let me use it for my own benefit, right? And I'm not saying she's a user. It's not like that at all. It's a very spiritual bond. So she does care deeply. She feels like she might have even manifested him. I just heard that. Like, you know how you have a crush on a celebrity or someone that you grow up and you end up dating them? Like Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. Like, one time she said when she was younger, I'm going to marry Tom Cruise one day, and she actually manifested that. Okay, that's not always a great thing, but in that case, but I feel that he might have been a person that she had manifested, and she was able to end up being in a relationship with him. So this is why there is a spiritual connection. She feels, okay, he was sent here on a purpose. I'm not exactly sure what that purpose is. Maybe I do know what that purpose is, but I'm not going to share with everyone, right? Because this is a private relationship, and I feel like she's very private. She only presents what she wants to present to the world, because she's the type of person that is very much about image, maintaining a certain image and not having the public kind of interfere with that image. And that's not a bad thing. All right, let me see how he feels about her. Let's see how Harry Styles feels about Taylor Russell. Okay, let's see. The Three of Swords in the reverse, and then the Two of Pentacles, and then the Tower in reverse. It's funny, I usually don't take reversals, but some of it I felt like I had to take the reversals in this deck. So the Three of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Tower in reverse, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So this, I feel, I don't want to say it, but I feel like she's somewhat of a rebound. Because he's still trying to figure out, like, his place in the world. But I think he's starting to see that she may not be a rebound. Like, initially, the relationship might have been something that he got into because he was healing from another relationship, right? Juggling certain emotions from a past relationship that I know he dated Olivia Wilde, right? Right before, or maybe there was someone before. You guys let me know. And I feel he was probably healing from that relationship, and he met Taylor Russell. And this kind of saved him in a way, because the Tower is in the reverse. So I feel he might have, even though that breakup was very mutual, and it might have been him deciding on the breakup, right? Because maybe he didn't feel he was ready to be a co-parent. He's a lot younger than Olivia Wilde, and she has 2 kids with Jason Sudeikis, right? And I feel he was juggling that. He was juggling, like, okay, what do I do with my life? Like, what do I want? Which is the Two of Pentacles. And then Taylor comes in. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to have a good time with her. And you know, maybe it's not going to last. But now he's starting to see maybe it could last. Maybe this is something that has potential. This could be my soulmate in a way. And I'm not getting like soulmate vibes, but more of like a hope, or okay, whatever happens, happens. Um, it, but it's part of his healing process. It's part of him moving on from another relationship. Now, it sucks to always to be that person, but I feel there's a purpose to everyone in our life, right? Good or bad, it doesn't matter. I always feel like you shouldn't look at it as good or bad. It's just a learning experience. And I think this with her, she helped him heal. And just like her with his purpose in her life, maybe this is helping her expand. So I feel that's what's going on with the both of them. Now let's see if this relationship will last. Will this relationship last? I got the King of Pentacles. This relationship lasts. I'm going to say more than a year. This relationship lasts more than a year. 10 of Wands. Came out from the reverse. This relationship lasts more than a year. Okay, so I got the 8 of Cups. So I do not feel like this relationship will last. I do give it like a year tops. But based on the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, someone's going to walk away from this relationship because maybe they don't feel that there's an emotional support or connection. Because remember, I did the analysis about emotions, right? She is a Sun in Cancer. And she may feel, even though Sun is not as important as like the rising, maybe I should start doing the rising sign, the ascendant, and the moon and Venus, it still plays a part with her and maybe their communication style. And Wands is about communication. It could be, or passion, or how they interact with each other, right, privately. And it may not be enough for a long-term relationship. Let me see if she's going to end up leaving him, or her, or him leaving her. So is Taylor going to break up with Harry? Let's do like 3 cards. Will Taylor break up with Harry? So I got no with Taylor break up with Harry. I got yes with Taylor break up with Harry. And then I got yes. That's a maybe. Ooh, this might be a mutual breakup. Because I got a no, I got a yes, and I got a maybe. Okay, let's see. Will Harry break up with Taylor? The moon is also a maybe. The Knight of Wands, yes. And then the King of Swords. All right, so it might be him really doing the initiation of the breakup, but they're gonna eventually be mutually agree to separate from each other. All right, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you have any other celebrity suggestions. Have a good one.